Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. So I was going to bring you a little bit of a haul that I had done and to share some things with you that I want to try and some things that I absolutely already love. And if I'm loving it that much, I definitely want to share it with you because it's definitely within your budget and it's things that you can find that are within your reach. And I have repurchased these things probably 3 to 4 times, maybe even more than that. But they work really well for me, and I really like them a lot. So first, I went to Ulta today. Actually, I went to a few places, so bear with me. I went to Ulta, I went to Kroger's, if you have a Kroger's in your area, and I also went to Walgreens. I have a Walgreens and a CVS around the corner from my house. So most of the items that I'm going to show you, oh, and I also went to 5 and Below. Don't underestimate 5 and Below and their makeup. There's a video that I'm going to link down below that is going to be published before this video where the blush that I'm wearing in this video is from 5 and Below, and it was like, I want to say 99 cents, and I've been using that blush for quite some time. I've actually hit pan. I went to 5 and Below today and they didn't have that blush and I was so sad. So I'll be on the lookout. You know, there's so much out there, so never fret, because I'm always going to bring you something that I feel as though you could use and that's going to be gorgeous. Now, the first thing that I want to talk about that I got in my haul, because this is kind of like a mini haul that I'm going to show you. First, let's talk about what I've repurchased, and then we'll go into the things that I'm going to give a try, and I'll do several videos over time to kind of share it with you and what I think about that product and the swatches of those eyeshadows and things like that. So the first thing that is a repurchase, this is the old one, this is the new one, is the Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation in the color DN3. So if you're similar to my color, this may be where you want to kind of, you know, do your testing out. But like I'll tell any other beauty person, please don't bust open bottles in the drugstore. This foundation, I'm wearing it in this video and it is really nice. I've enjoyed it. I think it's pretty good coverage. I've had some terrible skin. I've had acne. I've had, you know, boils in my skin, on my cheeks. My cheeks were the worst, where my cheeks and my forehead was the worst. I was experiencing adult acne. I got me a dermatologist up in my life and he changed the game for me. So if you have some type of health insurance, you know, get to that dermatologist if you feel as though that your skin is not where it should be. I had always thought that a dermatologist was too expensive, or I couldn't afford it, or it was just, you know, pretty much out of my reach. But it's not that way. I went to a dermatologist and I actually love him. He's here in Houston with me. He's over at West Houston Dermatology and he is freaking amazing. So I got this foundation. I have been using this foundation actually probably for about 3 or 4 months now, and this is it. I was using the Maybelline Fit Me foundation in matte or dewy finish. Either one, they both are great. But this right here caught my attention. The bottle is gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Hey girl, hey. It's gorgeous because it's heavy. It's a glass bottle and I just absolutely love this foundation. So that's a repurchase. Another repurchase is this Mario Badescu Skin Care, which is the facial spray with aloe, cucumber, and green tea. Y'all, when I tell you the smell, this is brand new. Oh, the smell on this right here is that. It is it. If you have not tried this, I got this bottle at Ulta. This one was for $7. There's a smaller bottle that is $5, but I think you should just go ahead and pay the extra $2 because you're gonna get so much more in the ounces. I want to say the other bottle is like 2 ounces. This one is 4 ounces. So I just think it's worth more of a bang for your buck just to get this one. The smell is absolutely freaking amazing and I love it. And this bottle, it actually the smaller bottle took me actually probably about 3 to 4 months to go through. I actually kind of spray my face with this after I wash it. And then once I finish all my makeup, I give myself a spray. It's kind of like, to me, I use it as a setting spray. You may want to use something different, but I find that this does just an amazing job as well on my makeup. So this was a repurchase. This smells amazing. You have to try this if you don't try anything else. Another repurchase, and I'm only repurchasing this because this fell in the restroom on my floor and broke. And so this is Mellow Wine by Wet n Wild. Color is so pretty, so pretty. And it is, it gives off a brown, a more like a reddish brown type yummy skin color, and I absolutely love this. So this was a repurchase. I actually got this at, I want to say, Kroger's. I didn't get it at Ulta, but it came from Kroger's. And there was another, Kroger's only had a few colors, so I only got this one, but I got this one at Ulta. No, get it together, girl. I got this one at 5 and Below. This is called Pearlescent Pink. I have not tried this. I'm a pink girl. I love pink blush. I even think there's some pink blushes that look beautiful on darker skin tone women. But this is just gorgeous. And this is by Wet n Wild. It, like I said, it's called Pearlescent Pink 325B. And it does have a little bit of a sparkle in it, just a little. It's not overly sparkly, but it's just gorgeous, and I cannot wait. You see, I have not even opened this. This is gorgeous. Cannot wait to use this. And these are, like I said, I want to say 99¢, maybe $1.99. So something to that effect, but it wasn't expensive at all. I'll link all these down below so you can kind of take a look at them and decide if you don't have a Walgreens or if you don't have an Ulta in your area. You can definitely use the link to purchase them. But I love these two colors. Another thing that I found at the 5 and Below is just a 99¢ sharpener. I use this bad boy like crazy. I lost my other one, or it was just really, really yucky and I couldn't clean it. So this is just a sharpener for a big pencil and a small pencil, and it comes in handy because I use it almost every day, especially if I'm doing my brows. I need to sharpen my brow pencil. So this is just something simple, a 99¢. Pencil to sharpener, 99¢ dual pencil sharpener. Another thing that, and I want to say that my last thing that I'm going to show you are these, well, two more things that I've had before, but this is a repurchase. It is the Kiss Lash, and I spoke about these lashes in one of my favorites videos. These are the Kiss Lash Faux Mink collection in the number 67748, and these are called the Gala lashes. And you see how freaking, like, look how fluffy these are. I mean, there are multiple lengths and curls and angles on these lashes, and if you have to trim them, you know, you can hold it up and measure it, but you can trim these lashes. I love these because, especially if I want that dramatic effect on my eye, or if I'm wearing a smoky eye, I love these because they're just absolutely gorgeous, and I think that they just give you that boom type, you know, effect on your eyes. And these are mink lashes, so these are absolutely gorgeous. These were under $6, I want to say. So those lashes, and I reuse my lashes. Sometimes if they get too gooey, I just throw them away and just grab another pair. So, you know, I stock up on these. Every time I go to the store, I probably grab 1 or 2 pairs just to have in my drawer. Another lash that I really like is the Faux Mink Wispies by Ardell. These are like, get it girl. So these are really, really, really nice. They're luxuriously lightweight. I've worn these before in a couple of videos, and I use the Ardell. No, so I use the Duo glue. It actually has it's a black glue. It almost makes you look as though you have already put a black wing line on your eye when you put these lashes on, because I do line my eye after I put the lashes on. I'm not wearing lashes in this video because I don't need them on in this video right now, because my lashes are pretty long and they kind of stand out a lot once I add mascara to them. So this is a repurchase. Absolutely love this. I will continue to repurchase these. These Ardell lashes will come to the curb for you. Come to the curb. So give them a try. Tell me what you think. Leave me a comment down below. Also, if there's some very reasonable lashes that you think I should try, let me know, because I'll go try them, especially if they're within my budget and they're very reasonable. So if you're one of those people that like to wear lashes, I don't wear lashes everywhere I go, but if you're one of those people that like to wear them, then let me know down in the comments below so I can go give those lashes a try. Any type of lash, especially if it's within my budget. Now, starting with things that are new that I have not tried, that I cannot wait to try. And I actually bought 3 makeup palettes, and this is kind of out of my norm, but I could not help it. I'm really excited. If you've ever heard of Makeup Revolution, and they are, let's see if I can even get into the palette. Makeup Revolution is at Ulta, and I want to say it's only at Ulta. Let's see, hold on people. I want to say it's only at Ulta, but something's not permitting me to open this. Oh, duh. You might want to take the tape off, boo. Makeup Revolution is at Ulta, and I just find that they're putting out a pretty quality product. And I've seen some other YouTubers kind of talk about Makeup Revolution, and just remember I told you I'm a matte shade girl. I love the shimmers, and I'll find me some pretty gold shimmers, you know, things that I could lay down on that very bottom of my lid. But I mean, look at these matte shades that are in this palette. Over here you have some mattes, you have a little bit of a shimmery underbrow highlight right there. I am all over this green right here, and here's a lighter shade of that green, and I'm all over that as well. These are some gorgeous colors. I mean, they have a few of these palettes, and this was actually retailed at $7. Yes, $7. And there's so many other ones I want, but I tried to contain myself. So this palette is actually called the Reloaded Division palette. Reloaded. It is so gorgeous. I mean, I'm a neutral. I mean, I like color. I will do any type of eye, and I just love the deep depth of these colors, these shades. I feel like we get a lot of color here, a lot of payoff quality, and I feel like the shades are going to go for definitely many ranges of different people. And I feel like for the quality of these shades, and I'm going to swatch a few. When I do a video with this palette, I'll swatch these shades so you can kind of see what the power that they have. And I swatched some in the store, and I was like, whoa. So for $7, I definitely think it's worth it. I'll link this down below just so you can kind of, you know, see. Makeup Revolution is doing some really wonderful things. And they have a stick foundation. I wasn't quite into the foundation just because I did not like the consistency or how it felt on my skin. I'm already combination oily, and I felt like the foundation was kind of oily to me in a stick form. Now, if it comes in something else, I'll give it a try, but right now I'm pretty happy with my Physicians Formula foundation that I'm using. And I try not to sway too much with my foundation, but I definitely will try other foundations. Something else that I found in the store by Makeup Revolution, I'm telling you, they're doing the thing. Makeup Revolution is doing that. So it was this palette that looks like a chocolate bar. And so, you know, of course, they have several palettes that look like some type of chocolate bar. And this palette, of course, you know, as the packaging, as they increase, you know, the beauty of the package, the price will go up. But still, to me, it's within budget. It's within, especially for the quality of the shadows, it's within budget, I feel as though. This palette is called the Chocolate Elixir palette. I mean, look how gorgeous this palette is. It reminds me of my other palette that I have, that's the Chocolate Bar palette by Too Faced, and it reminds me of that, but the color range in here is so different. It's 16 shimmer and matte shades, a full-size mirror, and it's called Chocolate Elixir, and it is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, look at that. Look at the shade quality in that. It's so rich. I love this pretty pink up here. I love this shimmer. Look at this under the brow bone right there. You could use that in the corner right there to do a little corner highlight. I love this. They have some pretty plum. I love this like little, I call it like a milk chocolate shade. I just love the quality of the shades in this palette. Such a beautiful palette. This could even be a crease color, and you could use this as an underbrow highlight right here. So like I said, such a beautiful palette. They even put the little thing in here to kind of pack with the names for you. Cute. Coconut. So if you look at this right here, up here is coconut icing, creme brulee, candy, bubblegum, sweet, latte, chestnut, carrot cake, hot tea, sugar, red velvet, pumpkin, roasted, pink icing, and vanilla. So beautiful. This palette went for 15 bucks and I absolutely love it. And like I said, there are several ones. There was another one that kind of had me kind of at the crossroads, and it was one that was called a mint. It was like a mint color. This part was mint color, like a green, and it was called the mint palette. But those colors now were pretty amazing, seriously. But like I said, only sold at Ulta, I think, or on their website. But this one was 15 and this one was 7, which I still think you're getting quite a few shades for 7 bucks. Just love it. My next palette, like I said, I was on a palette kick today. My next palette is by Rimmel, the Rimmel London palette called Magnif Eyes Color Edition Eye Contouring Palette. It's by Rimmel London and it's the number 4 color edition palette. This is a really nice palette that you could use that could take you from day to night, and I just love the color quality. I really got so blown away by the end right here, these end choices right here, because I could do so much, especially that green right there. I could do so much with this palette. This actually was retailing for $7.99 at Walgreens. So I'll link this palette down below so you can take a look at this. There are several others. There was another one that I wanted. If you follow me on Instagram at Delightfully Styled, I put 2 other ones in my stories, and I was like, okay, I don't know. I'm sick to my stomach because I want them all. But Rimmel did put out another palette that was very similar to the Naked Heat palette. You have to take a look at that. It's called the Spice palette. So gorgeous. I was so excited about this, and yes, I'm going to use this one in a video so you can kind of see what kind of look that I'm going to create using this palette, and just how beautiful we can pull off a look using this palette. So I got 3 palettes today. Both of these palettes were under 10 bucks, which I think is pretty amazing. And then here, this big chocolate elixir palette was 15 bucks. Another thing that I really love that e.l.f. has put out is a brow pencil, and I use this brow pencil and I love the fact that it has a spoolie at the end. This is like a second or third buy because I don't have to have my brows super fancy, you know, and all of that, as long as they're neat and in place. But for like 2 bucks, e.l.f. is doing it. I promise. You want to try this if you're, you know, don't care about having those, you know, icicle brows where they're just like so straight, but just that your brows are in place and the hairs are in place. But this is really nice, and I think for the amount of money that they're asking for it, you know, it's just like a pencil. You roll it up, you know, and it's nice. I mean, this is in neutral brown, so give it a try. They have some other ones, deep brown. It was a little bit too dark for me. It was almost black, so try the neutral brown if you think that that will match your eyebrows best. 2 bucks, love it. Next thing in this is the Renaissance Flick Pencil Intense Longwear Black Felt Eyeliner Pencil. This thing is so precise. It is so nice, and I love the, you know, the width in the middle of the thing. Is for you to put that black wing line at the very top of your eye. I was trying this on in the store, and look, this was like at 9:30 this morning, and this is still sitting here. And I love the really felt tip that it gives. This is nice, and I want to say this was like 8 or 9 bucks and lasts a really long time. This is a second repurchase, but I'm still trying to get, you know, used to it. It's so easy to use. I think you'll really like it. For the money, I use one by e.l.f. as well, and that one does just a wonderful job as well. It's like 2 or 3 bucks, maybe not even that, but give this a try. I think you'll really like that. And my last thing in the haul today is a NYX pencil that I'm gonna use for my eyes. Is in the color, let's see. Well, I'm not quite sure what the name of it is. NYX is funny. Let me pull this paper back just so I can see what the name of this pencil is. It's like an emerald green color. And because I'm just like favoring those greens, I wanted to make sure that I found me a green eyeliner pencil, something that I could line my waterline with. Well, they say on here that it's a slide on, glide on, stay on, and definitely a turn on, waterproof, color extreme. And this lip liner is so good, the name had to be this long. Okay, well, it is a really pretty green. I want to show you right here. I mean, look at that. Look at the quality of that green there when I get ready to use that on my waterline with a pretty smoked out green eye on my bottom lid. So gorgeous, and it's so creamy. It went on so nice. So I've shared quite a few products with you. I'm always gonna love sharing things with you, especially if I feel as though it's within your budget. Definitely want you to try to put your hands on some of these products. I have some videos that are gonna come out to show you guys how to apply some of these eyeshadows, because like I said, I'm a matte girl. I love me some matte eyeshadows. They go on so smooth. And I'm showing you some different blushes and just some different little neat tips and tricks and things that I'm using, you know, that I keep reaching for, that's on the counter in my restroom where I kind of get to work. But until our next video, remember, don't forget that I'll be posting videos on Mondays and Fridays. I'm trying to get to a better schedule so you guys won't be looking for me with a flashlight. But until our next video, I'll see you again soon. Bye.